I often find in life that the greatest adventures start at about 4:30 in the morning, and that was definitely the case with this trip to Maine my friend and I went on. So the plan was to leave from Pennsylvania and drive all the way through New England to the very top of Maine, all within a single day up to the Canadian border, and from here we would be able to check out Canada for the first time ever. The first stop we made in the state of Maine was to visit the desert of Maine, which was a large glacial sand deposit that was uncovered by some farmers. Apparently they used to bring camels in and pretend it was like an actual desert. It was an interesting tourist attraction. Look, there's a mushroom in the sand. They like that.
Yeah.
This trip was my first time ever visiting the state of Maine, and I was just taken aback by how absolutely beautiful the boreal forests were. I was accidentally filming. Anyways, this is another part of the vlog. Check this out.
Found a boat.
We found a boat. How about that?
How up?
Well, goodbye Mount, what's the name?
Catadem.
Catadem. We've been in the car for 10 hours.
Yeah. Yes, we have.
The road before us was long and vast, but we slowly made our way up to the very top of the state of Maine. New England is famous for the change of colors of trees in the fall, and it was very interesting driving all the way to the northernmost section of New England, especially at the very last weekend of summer, and actually being able to see some of that color change as we drove up north. When we do our traveling, we often plan a lot of it on Google Maps, but Google Maps doesn't really prepare you for the actual changing atmosphere. When we finally made it to Madawaska, we were just too exhausted to actually film anything or take pictures, but we ended up eating out at Big Rick's, which is the local diner, and the following day we decided that we would go out for a swim because the passport control wasn't open until 3 p.m. It's freezing outside. It's like 50 degrees. Isn't that right, Will?
Oh yeah. Great. I feel warm now.
The water is actually warm though, believe it.
I actually don't feel that bad. Just clocked in for another day of hard work. It ain't much, but someone's got to do it.
Well, we're in Canada now. We messed up.
How did this happen?
We're climbing up a mountain. We did it. We conquered Canada.
Yeah.
We climbed our greatest mountain all the way to the top and we're done.
Yeah.
The following morning, we were on our way to Fort Kent, Maine, where we were going to check out the very beginning of Route 1 and grab breakfast.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
It's pretty. While in Fort Kent, we got to check out the actual blockhouse that the town is named after. We found him. We're down here in the Louisiana swamps of Maine. And after grabbing breakfast, we were on our way to Canada for the second time. Now, we didn't get a lot of footage of this next part, but what we were essentially doing is we were just making our way from Fort Kent to Rivière-des-Loups, and as we crossed the border from New Brunswick into Quebec, we were just stopping and taking photos and just doing some sightseeing along our way. We found some funny town named Saint-Louis-du-Haha, which is the only town in the world with 2 exclamation marks in its name. Upon arriving in Rivière-des-Loups, we checked out the St. Lawrence Seaway, which would be the furthest extent of our journey. And let me tell you, this place was absolutely breathtaking and gorgeous, and we were just able to do so much sightseeing here, and it was just absolutely fantastic, and it was a beautiful town. So that's the St. Lawrence Seaway over there.
Yeah.
The waterfall. Are you ready to go home, Will? Don't forget the popcorn. It's 3:30 in the morning, and it's time to go home. This is gonna be a good drive. If you like that video, consider subscribing and checking out other videos on my channel. I upload new adventure videos every weekend. Make sure you hit the bell too so you're the first to be notified when I upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.